Happymailqueen. I have a project share for you guys, and I used this paper from Authentique. I got this at the Scrapbook Expo last year, and it is called Party, and it's such a just an amazing double-sided paper pad, and I probably used about half of it. It comes with cut-aparts and just really fun papers for birthdays. It could be a mom, a dad birthday, kid's birthday. It just is perfect for this project. And I also used the sticker, which also came with this kit, I think, or I can't remember if I bought it separately. But I think it did come with the kit, and as you can see here, it has a very vintage feel to it, and I thought it would be perfect for the project I'm creating because this is a birthday gift to a very special friend of mine who is celebrating her birthday this month. And I also used these tags because I thought it went perfectly with this. It has, you know, it's a party theme. This is the Paper Studio tags, though, that, you know, comes from Hobby Lobby. But it also has the balloons, the balloon animals, see? And I thought it went pretty well with it. So I just didn't use the llamas, obviously. But everything else went well with it. And let me go ahead and share my project. So for my first project, I created a traveler's notebook, and I ended up also making something else for her afterwards because I realized I gave her a traveler's notebook for her birthday last year. But that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and still send it. I made this very simple. Like, I didn't even really decorate the inside. I did do a lot of sewing. I did do some stitching on the inside pockets. But let me go ahead and share with you guys the dangle that I had put on the side. I just basically used some of my charms, like this candy lollipop. This is a cone, and this one is a cupcake. I put a tassel on the bottom. I also put some confetti inside this little, it's like a nail, you know, those nail, not sequins, anyway, it's the the nail embellishments that you get from the Dollar Tree. I also put this strung one of these rhinestone trims, and then just some glass beads, the pearl glass beads. So anyway, and I used a lobster clasp. So I used this. Now, what size is this? I can't remember. Is it a 5mm? I think it's a 5mm elastic that I had gotten from Amazon. And oh, and the back looks like that. So again, very simple. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put a pocket right here. I think I might just use one of those plastic pockets from Target. And here's the jelly. Yeah, I really wished I had sized it better. But I sized it too perfectly, and then after I laminated the cover, you know, the cover gets a little bit bigger. So, yeah. But anyway, she has an option actually to either use this cover, or she can take this off and then just use the jelly. So anyway, that's how that goes. Here's the first folder that I made. I laminated it. I like to laminate some of the covers on the inside. And then this one is a notebook. I basically used the Dollar Tree notebooks. It comes in a 3-pack like this, you guys. It's by Jot, and the size is there. It's a 4x6 notebook. The only thing is I did round the corners with my corner chomper because I like my corners rounded. So I think it just looks nicer to me. So this is the first notebook I created, and basically I took out the cover, just took the staples off, and then I made my own cover and then re-stapled it back. And so that's one notebook. Here's the back of the cover for this one right here, and she can use this as whatever, a dashboard. Now she can use this as a recipe book, actually. That's why I decided to go ahead and give it to her. I wasn't sure if I was going to give this to her because I had already given her a TN last year for her birthday, but it is different. This one is birthday themed, and but it also has a lot of sweets, so it's kind of baking theme as well. So I figured she can use this as a recipe book because I put lots of paper in there for her to doodle on, and if you think about it, it's easy to just slip in, you know, whatever new recipe you have. So this actually works. Now I stitched this one. I kind of made a mistake and stitched because I was creating a pocket, so I stitched it this way. So this is actually the back of the stitching, if you can see that. But that's okay. It still looks fine. And then I used some of the cut aparts from the collection. It's a really, really fun collection. And then I also used some plain cardstock from my stash, you know, from Recollections, from Michael's. And I just love, 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 love the papers in here. As you can see, there's some, you know, she can put photos here too if she wants. So it's whatever she wants to do with this. Look how cute this is, and I love this one. It says 2 birthday secrets. Forget the past, you can't change it. Very true. Forget the present, I didn't get you one. I thought it was funny. And is today your birthday, or am I partying for no reason? So I thought that was really cute. So again, this collection is, I think it's geared more for adult birthdays, but it has also some children in it. So but it is very vintage. I love it. Here's another one. Here's another one I stitched, and I stitched the pockets. And here's some more cut aparts. And this one I've just put different colored cardstock in there too. That kind of goes along with it. And here, as you can see, I stitched this booklet with the cardstock. And then here's another notebook, and this is part of the cardstock notebook that I made. And then here are the tags. And I haven't decorated it. I'm not sure if I'm going to decorate it, but I will definitely put some ribbon on it. I forgot to do that. But I do need to send this out soon. And then this is the back of the jelly. So, and then this is laminated, and maybe I'll put another pocket here. I'm not sure. And that's it. So really simple traveler's notebook, but and then this, for my second project, I decided, since, you know, I had sent her a TN before, I had to send her something a little bit different, and I decided to make a banner. So yay! So really, really cute. I love the way it came out. It's a little bit big, a little bit bigger than what I intended, but still very cute. Now I used a canvas. I actually used a ready-made banner that already had the eyelets on it and it was already stitched. And that's why I thought it went perfectly with this project because, you know, the color was perfect. It already had that vintage feel to it. So I basically just decorated it with the paper, some tulle, some, let me just start off right here. I put some tulle on the top here, and I get most of my tulle from Hobby Lobby, some from Michael's, but I think most of these are from Hobby Lobby if I'm not mistaken. I put some pearls here, and this trim here, this is a rosette trim. I also got that from Hobby Lobby. Anyway, it comes in a roll or in a spool, so they do go on sale, and it's where the ribbon section is, and I love it. So I put 3 rosettes, and they're all connected, and I just put some nice big pearls. I think this is from Michael's. And then I stitched. So as you can see here, my stitching is, I did a double stitching here. Well, I mean, I ran it through and then I ran it through again. Sometimes when I sew, it just, I don't know, it doesn't work out. And Anna, the only reason I'm talking to Serenity Creations here, yeah, my last banner, my stitching was pretty good when I was just doing the run-and stitch, or is that what it's called? Just, you know, the regular stitching. I go really slow. That's basically why it comes out really straight, and it looks like, you know, I'm this great sewer, but I'm really not. But anyway, so I stitched this one of the cut aparts. I used mostly the cut aparts for these banners because I really like them, and you know, the size was perfect. But I wanted to make it a shaker, so I did put tulle over it. I stitched this paper all around, as you can see here, and then as you can see, it created sections, so that way I was able to put confetti or sequins in this compartment, in the bottom compartment, as well as this compartment, because I didn't want all of the sequins, because some of them are big. I didn't want it, you know, covering her face or anything. And am I even in frame, you guys? And this is one of the stickers. Now the stickers are very thin, so they're almost like I would say like washi tape. So I did glue that down with some hot glue, and then I just basically used sequins from my stash. I just tried to match the colors of the paper that I was using. This is a shaker right here as well. I didn't make it. This is from Michael's. It's a balloon. This was gifted to me by Mimi. Thank you, Mimi. I love this bow. It's stitched and it's made out of faux leather. And then I used some confetti. I think from, I can't remember where I got this type of confetti, but it's really pretty. I think it was from Party City. And then, yeah, so I stitched all around here, as you can see right here. And each one is basically very similar. So that's the first one. Here's the second one. I used, again, a different colored rosette, but it's still similar. This is from Hobby Lobby as well. I used different tulle. And I basically sewed this in my sewing machine since I had it out. I just kind of did a gather stitch for the tulle. And then, let me see if I can see that. What else? Oh, so with this particular banner or pennant, she's blowing one of those noisemakers. So I made my own since I didn't really have a sticker. I was looking through my stash, I didn't have a sticker. So I just actually used wrapping paper. This is a nice thick wrapping paper that is foiled, and so I also used some glitter. Here you can kind of see it better. Just one of my glitter washi for the tip here, and then I also made a party hat and a little pom-pom from Daiso. And this is also a shaker. Again, I didn't put too much shaker bits in there, or because I didn't want, you know, I didn't want it going all over her face or covering up, you know, the sentiment on there. I put most of the sequins on the bottom. And then each one also has a bow, just different bows from my stash. This one is a sequence bow. So you can see there, I think they came out so pretty. And it's just nice that it already has the holes. So I will string this, of course, with, I'm not sure, either seam binding or my eyelash trim. So here's the third one. Really pretty, and I think this would be really nice. She can even hang it in her kitchen. And I love this one. It says, going to a mixer, I'll bring the spoon. So really cute. And I used this spoon. Luckily I was able to find one of these, and I'm not sure if this was gifted to me or if I bought this from Tuesday Morning, but it's a little yellow bicycle wood embellishments or wood veneers, and it comes with mason jars, as you can see there, and spoons. So love that. So that came in nice and handy. And I just put a little bow from Daiso, I think it is, so really, really pretty. And then the fourth one, I used a different, again, I used, oh, this is the same tool as that second one. I used the sticker. This is a sticker from Hobby Lobby. Oh wait, is it Hobby Lobby? Anyway, it's me and my big ideas. I have it right here, actually. This sticker pack right here, it's a baking one. That's where this came from. And it's a really thick cardstock. And then here I just stitched here and here. And I love this one too. It says, from scratch? Why yes, I scratched the label right off the bakery box. I thought that was fun. So she's holding a birthday cake, so I went ahead and put some candles in there. I thought it was so cute. And I've gotten that idea actually from Scrapdiva29. She had put a set of candles, but it was a whole pack in my birthday package last year, so I thought that was really cute. And then here I did rip the, if you can see that, it's kind of hard to see. I ripped and also distressed the edges of the paper that I used here. I used two papers here, I layered it. And then I also rolled it right here. I don't know if you can see that. So I just kind of wanted it to look like it's all ripped, like, you know, like what she said. She scratched the label off the bakery box, you know, ripped it off. So, okay. And then lastly, it's this one here, and it says, it's magic. The second I put it on, it becomes a party dress. And so of course I had to put a little party dress on this die cut. This is, I think it's a dress form die cut, the black dress form right here. I did cut that down to size though, because I didn't like the shoulder of the dress form. It looked kind of weird. So I trimmed that off, and I also popped it up on foam, fun foam. And this is from the paper collection. Obviously it's the same as I used some scissors, like decorative scissors here for the edge. I don't know if you can see that, but I used some glitter, black glitter paper to kind of just make this pop out a little bit. And again, it's another shaker, but I put too much sequins in there. It doesn't shake very nicely. But it doesn't matter, it's a banner. So, and then I just put this, can't remember if this is a Tim Holtz or it's a paper clip, but it's a hanger paper clip. And that's it, you guys. That is my banner. And then lastly, I created a birthday card. So of course I had to match the vintage feel to everything. So I created this birthday card for her, and I love the way this came out. I think it came out so cute. And I basically again sewed. So sewed like a turtle, but I sewed it, so it took me some time to make, but I love how the layering came out in this one. So again, I distressed the edges of each of the cards here and the paper. I ripped this one, I rolled it, I put this ribbon. Again, I used some birthday candles, and this is the birthday candle I use, and I think I got this from one of the bakeries that I went to, if I'm not mistaken, because I loved the metallic look to it, and I'm so glad I picked that up. Just did a lot of stitching this way all around. I stitched, actually, before I created this, the layering, I stitched throughout the card. And so I also put the, what is this, the tulle over it, so just a small strip of the tulle, and then I stitched it on the card base, and that way I can just make a shaker. So, and then once you adhere all your little pieces, it kind of creates little sections for you. So I'll trap some of the confetti like in this section right here, and then when I glue this down, it keeps it in there. I did also sew though sections in this, so anyway, so that's how it came out. And this is one of the cut aparts, the birthday cake. I just fussy cut it, and then I sewed here in the middle, so I can also put some sequins in there, because it was a pretty plain looking birthday cake to me, no sparkle or anything, so I had to create my own. And I love the sentiment here, or this little sign. It says, "Age to perfection, quality without compromise, vintage, limited edition." And I love this part, original parts mostly. I thought that was so cute. And then I also glued some sequins. And then this is a sticker, this little, what is this called? A tab. This is a sticker from the collection. And then you open it up, and I just layered a couple of papers. Again, the pink papers are not from the collection, they're just regular cardstock. And then I'll put my message. And then this is the back, and I like the way the back came out too. I just folded this corner, and I cut it down, and I distressed it, and I used some distress inks. I think I used Vintage Photo and then also the Victorian Velvet on some of the edges. And then put some tulle here also. So that's how my project came out. I think it came out so pretty, and I'm so happy finally with the project. I was kind of stressing over it because I don't know, I just kind of lost my mojo, you guys, and I just felt like, I don't know, I just kept changing my mind. I didn't know what paper to use, and yeah, very indecisive, but it all came together in the end. So I'm so sorry that this is late, Erica, but I hope you like everything that I'm going to send you, and I'll be sending that soon. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!